Otuo-Akyampong Boakye, President and founder of Eco Warriors movement. Today, I meet my student Eco Warriors, and as a chief warrior, I tell them about how my environment in my childhood days defined my socialization and was my culture. It was my way of life, not just me, but other children in my community. At this storytelling event, I share with my student warriors my childhood memories. I pray you enjoy it and you be part of it, and you help us to protect and save our green environment. For biodiversity defines life. Thank you. Eco Warriors. How many of you, my warriors, planted trees last Friday as part of the Green Ghana project?
Yes, I did.
Good. But do you know why you planted those trees?
Not really, Chief Warrior. Can you tell us today?
Yes, I will. So you see in the environment, we have seedlings that was just planted last Friday. Let me start with a story of why we began Eco Warriors movement. Long ago, when I was a kid, there were trees all over in the community. We had local indigenous tree species like Kusia, Wawa, Oframo, fruit trees like mango, pawpaw, avocado, all of them in the community. You see, the road leading to Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology was called Mango Road because there were a lot of mangoes along that road. There was also a big Oframo tree at where we have the community center built now. In my childhood days, community meetings were held under that big Oframo tree. The community center was not built then. I remember we used to meet there as young people to socialize, play indoor games, and discuss politics. We called that place Parliament, and at a point, I was the speaker of that Parliament. The trees provided us shade and fresh air, so we really enjoyed being there.
Chief Warrior, what happens to that tree at the community center because it is no longer there?
My warrior, it has been cut down. That should be like 15-20 years ago.
Chief Warrior, I really like mango. Can you please tell me about the mango road and how we lost it?
Yes, my dear. Let me add that story of the mango road too and her mangoes. Growing up, all the community kids would meet at the Methodist school during vacation, and those times also used to be the mango season. So we would group ourselves, climb mango trees, walk around town, socializing and playing. We gathered as many as we can, the mango fruits that were available. We ate mangoes and played all day. I remember one moment when I fell into a pit because I was chasing butterflies. You know what? The trees provided home for butterflies and other insects. Butterflies are beautiful creatures, and we enjoyed playing with them. We would chase them as they flew away. It was always a happy moment when ladybirds come around.
Chief Warrior, what are ladybirds?
The ladybirds are the black and red insects that make the tone sound. We call them in tree tono.
Oh yeah, but my brother used to tell me about them, but I never saw one.
Yes, you never did because their homes have been destroyed, so all of them have left. The trees that acted as habitat for them have been cut down, so they do not have a place to live now. In my days, we enjoyed free fruits that acted as balanced diet in our food as kids. I am sure that is the reason why I cannot live without a fruit a day.
Chief Warrior, in the interview with City TV, you said Kumasi was called Garden City. Can you tell us something about?
Oh yes, my warrior. let me add that story too. Kumasi was called the Garden City of Africa. In 1961, the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth, visited Ghana the first time. When she got to Kumasi, she was greeted by a greenery that shocked her. She called Kumasi the Garden City, perhaps due to the trees she saw. Nature and humanity were living together in unison. The boundaries of all the major roads were marked out by trees. The canopy formed by the trees provided shade and protection for pedestrians. This is the reason why she called Kumasi the Garden City. Let me share more stories of my childhood memories with you. Right behind my house, as a child, were trees of different sizes and heights. Different species of birds made their nests on the trees. At dawn, one could hear the birds sing. It was so beautiful. We did not have alarm clocks, but the melodious rhymes of the birds woke us up at dawn to prepare for school. There was this particular bird whose rhyme I learned and I can still sing.
Chief Warrior, please sing it for us to hear.
Oh, I will do. That is only if you don't laugh at me. Min konsio minyare, school fees mintia. Min konsio minyare, school fees mintia.
You really love your childhood days.
Yes, I really loved and lived my childhood days. And I want you to also live your childhood days like I did. That is why I formed the Eco Warriors movement, to plant trees in our community, the trees that my generation and older generations have cut down. We want to restore our community to its green nature. Trees mitigate climate change, provide shade, release oxygen, act as windbreakers, and above all, they give us food. For you as children, trees have more than just these benefits. They define your socialization process.
Will the birds, ladybirds and butterflies come back again when we plant trees?
Yes, my sweet warrior, they will, because they will now have homes. That is biodiversity. Many other different biological organisms living in a community that forms biodiversity.
I want to hear the birds sing again.
Woo! Then plant a tree and care for them. Eco Warriors.
The earth our common home.
Eco Warriors.
The